Oh yeah, thanks you guys. I appreciate you taking the time to have me on here.
I think it's pretty cool what you guys are doing.
Very good questions and what a lot of research.
This is cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you guys asking me to be a part of this.
That was too cool, bro. And I was between shifts. I'm between shifts right now. I think I'm gonna be between shifts the rest of my life.
Yes, they're nice. They don't shrink. They're like good quality. Yeah.
This is for you.
Oh, sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, cheers.
Yeah, they just going on. Yeah, thank you for making time.
Nice to have them.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Here, I can do this real quick.
Yeah.
Just a little intro. Welcome back to the Between Shifts podcast. Today's guest is a Northern California native and lead singer of the Brothers Comatose, a band that's toured the world and played iconic festivals from Outsidelands to Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, and is actually playing at the Old Princeton Landing tonight. Please welcome Ben Morrison.
Well, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Petaluma, California,
Okay.
about 45 minutes north of San Francisco.
Nice.
Former chicken capital of the world,
Yep.
no longer. Former wrist wrestling championship capital of the world,
No way.
no
Wrist
longer.
Wrestling.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't know if it's actually arm wrestling or if it's a specific
Okay.
variant of that. I'm not sure, but there was like
so
a
you
we
grew up with that influencing your life.
Yeah, we
heavily.
that's all we did. That's all we did on the weekends. Is
Yeah.
just wrist wrestle each other.
It's arm wrestling for people with Tommy John.
Yeah.
Is that
And then we'd eat eggs because it's a chicken capital. So, yeah.
is that where your family had settled for quite a while, or?
Yeah, I guess so. My dad grew up in San Francisco, and when he was going into high school, they moved up to Petaluma. My mom was in a military family, and they moved around a lot, and then they ended up in high school in Petaluma. And
Oh, nice.
they met early, had me young, and yeah, it was. And my brother. My brother plays banjo in the band. His name's Alex, and shit, my mom was like 21 or something like that.
Wow.
Which seems crazy like these days. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have kids, but I had them older, but it seems like people are older and having kids. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the wave's coming back around where it's younger people having kids again.
Is it?
At least in this town.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least in this town. for
Yeah,
sure.
I have two friends that had kids about a year ago. So that would be 24 years old, which is pretty young.
That's young,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah. It was funny. My parents threw on their wedding video the other day. My dad had a longtime friend that passed away young, and he was his best man in the wedding. So we threw on the wedding
shit.
video. I was like, how old were you guys in this? And they're like, oh, we were 25 or 26. I was like, you were my age?
Whoa.
And I was like, that was the first time where I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. How far are you from getting married and having a child right now?
Marriage is a lot closer than a child. I've dated the same girl for 9 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite for me, probably.
You're going to have a kid and then get married, yeah.
That's also an approach, you know?
More than one way to skin a cat, right? We'll figure it out.
Well, what's a childhood memory that sticks with you to the day?
Oh man. Wait, how young?
It can be anything. It could be Petaluma or elsewhere.
Man,
First time getting arrested? I don't know.
oh man. Dude, funny enough, I've never actually been arrested.
No underground
I've run
wrist
from the
wrestling.
cops like a bunch of times. But I've never been caught. Shit, man. Childhood memory. I mean, we're here for music, and I mean, one of my fondest is just like being a kid. And my mom was in a band when we were little kids, and I don't know, I was probably like four or five, and we just like watched them rehearse all the time, and because they would like, it was a 4-piece, all acoustic, 2 guitars, 2 guys, 2 girls, and they would just like harmonize, and it was just like the most magical thing in the world to me. To hear, like, we didn't, you don't know what's going on.
So you grew up just being around that from the get-go?
Yeah, that was early on. So yeah, I guess that was like super fused into my memory and influenced my future, obviously.
Yeah. And was your mom doing it for the love of just being a musician, or were they going around and making a little bit of money on the side as well?
Oh, they weren't making any money. I don't even know if they played many shows. Like they just, I think they were just doing it. They loved it, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, she had 2 kids, super young. She had like a full-time career. My dad was working full-time. I think maybe they had like aspirations to do something. She's never really talked about that actually, but yeah, man. As far as I know, like they didn't even play any shows. They just like rehearsed around
They're
the house.
just having fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just for the love of the game.
So was your dad a musician as well?
Kind of. He's like the guy that gets I love my dad so much. And he's like the guy that gets like stoned and like bangs on the bongos in the back of the room while everybody's
the fun guy.
Yeah. He's the chillest dude ever.
Hell yeah. Sick. Are they still in Petaluma?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh yeah. I was just up there for a wedding.
Oh really?
Yeah. Killer spot.
Where?
At the Cheaper by the Dozen house.
Oh, I don't
the
know.
Place. I don't know what it's called, but they filmed Cheaper by the Dozen at the house.
I don't know what that is.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
I forget who the comedian is.
No, not Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. It's the white-haired guy.
Steve Martin.
Yeah,
Steve Martin.
Is the banjo player?
Is he?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
white-haired guy. Wait, is it
Yeah, Steve.
modern?
I'll show you a picture.
Modern or older?
Well, he's
It's a bit older.
That's probably like 2002. Well, he's picking up that picture. It sounds like from running from the cops, you must have been pretty fast. Did you play any sports when you were a kid?
I did. I did. I played soccer when I was a kid. I was in high school. I did a bunch of stuff. I did track for like a short while. I did.
Yeah. Steve Martin. Sorry.
Oh, that was in Petaluma?
Yeah, the opening scene in their first house is on a ranch in Petaluma.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Sorry, but
Now they
back to
call it
sports.
the Cheaper by the Dozen house?
No. I was just referring to it as that.
You know it that well. You've watched that movie so many times.
No,
you know?
I haven't. I had watched it.
That
My
movie's
sister
come
was
up
into
like
it.
4
after
times
the
on this
wedding-
podcast. Yeah.
But after the wedding, they're like, "That's where they filmed Cheaper by the Dozen." I was like, "No shit!" So I rewatched it.
That's
and I was
my
like,
favorite movie.
I was like, I drank a beer right there. Sorry, back to your sports.
Wait, what was the question?
You were talking about how fast you were.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually was pretty fast. Wasn't good at much else, but I played football. That was like the thing I threw out in high school. Guess what position I played?
Safety?
Running back.
No.
Wide receiver.
No.
Quarterback?
Offensive line.
No way, dude.
Started all 4 years.
Were you?
I was like
which
the
position?
same size I am
You just
now.
growth spurt early and
You know,
You were definitely a
held
tackle.
Well, I was at all 3 positions actually. Dude, I mean, it was a very small school,
That's pretty crazy.
but we were pretty good. It was a small school, but we were good at football. And I just happened to be, I did judo when I was younger, and I guess I had technique because everybody's huge, and I'm obviously not huge, but I was just I started at tight end because you're kind of like you block sometimes and you catch sometimes, and then
You're
I
an
couldn't
athlete.
catch worth shit. So they're like, oh, fucking guard. I don't know, center, tackle, whatever. And then I switched positions throughout the years, and I
Nice.
played all 4 years.
You're like, you're going in here and slapping some tits. That's what the line coach used to say. Slap some tits.
Oh yeah, that was fun, man. Football was really, really fun. But yeah,
Do you think that has any influence on you as a musician?
definitely
playing football?
not.
Were you?
Send it.
Yeah. So you have a brother who's also in the band. You mentioned. Do you have any other
Also played
siblings?
football.
Okay.
Yeah, no other siblings, just him.
Was he older?
No, he's younger.
He's younger. So you didn't have anyone.
He
beat
looks
you up
he
when
looks
you were a
older
kid,
because he has
though?
more gray hair.
Okay.
I mean, well, I don't have my shit. I don't have my shit growing out. I'm starting to get some little ones up in here, but he's got some light gray right here. So.
Okay.
But he's 18 months older. We're real close, but just 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he play in football?
He also played. No, actually, no. He played defensive line, actually. But,
Okay.
we're really similar in size.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a small school, but we were
Yeah.
pretty good at football, actually.
But they kept you guys off the sideline together.
Yeah, I mean, we started all 4 years, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's killer.
Yeah, it's really crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Were you like the biggest freshman and the smallest senior? Did everyone grow
Oh,
around you?
good question. No, I was like a big freshman. Yeah, I guess I kind of just stayed the same. Yeah, I guess I was like same height. Probably 6 foot when I.
So you were
and then-
good size in high school.
Yeah, I was like 6 foot, 100 and
6 foot, 8th grader.
Six
dude.
foot, still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I just never grew from there. I was
like-
drinking protein shakes or whatever. And I'm just like, I never did that. Like, I never like, wow. Yeah. Funny.
Well, it's like, dude, I was the same size I am now, I think, when I was in like 8th grade. Like, I've gained weight, but I never got any I never grew in high school.
Yeah.
I was like the biggest freshman and the smallest senior.
Yeah.
All my
I've
friends
never heard
grew
that
around
before.
me.
That's funny.
Well, what was the first concert you ever went to?
Dude, it was at the county fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those are always good.
I know. It was Kenny Loggins. My mom took me to Kenny Loggins at the county fair. I know it's
Kenny Loggins doing a county fair just sounds kind of insane.
yeah. It was actually kind of cool. I mean, he's got the Danger Zone song and the Caddyshack theme.
All the
My
stuff
mom was a big
Messina.
Loggins Messina fan. That's what I think. That's why she took us probably. But
Yeah.
I was like pretty young, and she took us to the fair. And yeah. I don't think I can't. I don't have a memory of any.
What was the first concert that you went to that you were like on your own? I don't know.
Oh, like go with my friends to the show, like not
yeah.
mom and dad. It was probably like Rage Against the Machine or
Hell
something
yeah.
like that
Hell yeah.
at like Shoreline Amphitheater.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
So awesome, so fun.
Would be nuts, actually. My first concert, I think, was at Shoreline.
Oh, nice.
What was yours?
Carlos Santana.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that'd be a sick one.
It
Oh
was.
yeah. I saw Carlos and Santana in the local venue in Petaluma actually, but he was like playing with somebody else. I heard like Carlos Santana's going to be there, and
Oh wow.
he's fucking great. Man.
Yeah,
That's
incredible.
cool.
We interviewed a local, well, he just moved here. His name's Mark Spusta.
Okay.
He did the Fillmore posters for a number of years, and then he works with bands like, he did the Grateful Dead. He's done Dead & Co., Dave Matthews Band, like all these bands.
Amazing.
Poster art, super cool. We're not in our studio, obviously, but he gave us a couple pieces of art to put up in our studio. It's like, this is fucking cool. We actually look like we care about what's around us.
Yeah, nice.
But
you guys have like a proper studio.
yeah, we're down.
Well,
It's pretty
wouldn't say
proper.
proper.
It's in one of the oldest farmhouses in Half Moon Bay, which is now it's a bike shop. It's called Bike Works, where David works.
Cool.
And on the 3rd floor, there's that we call it the turret, but it's just like it's one of those old school like spirally roofs.
Okay.
And we're just underneath it,
Oh,
right in there.
that's
Tiny
awesome.
little room. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's
Yeah.
not soundproofed or anything, but it's our studio. That's where we usually
our
record.
beginnings.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a weight bench though? Is the
No.
question.
No. Dan's
your
in here
game,
getting.
fellas. Yeah.
These guys
Yeah.
can't see it, but there's
Yeah.
a weight room on the other side of the barrels.
we have space in here.
Yeah.
Like,
This
this
is
is
nice.
good.
Pretty
That's
nice.
We're used to being knee to knee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We get real comfortable, especially on a hot day. We're just sweating next to each other.
I think that's good for a while.
Well, in the interview I was telling you about that I watched at, I think you guys were at Fox Theater. I could be wrong, but you talked about your early bands, which I'm pretty sure were rock and roll bands.
Yeah.
Coral Remo and Elephant
Terrible
Hunter.
name. Also terrible name. Yeah.
Those are the names. Right?
Those are the names. Yeah.
What can you tell us a little bit about those bands?
Oh man.
And do you think they would have
those-
succeeded more with better names?
Man, that is such a funny question. That's a very great question, actually. That's, let's see here. Okay, where do we start? Coral Remo was a band that I started. I lived in London for a little while right after high school. Or no, it was in high school. No, I'm sorry, right after high school. And then moved back, and I was like, I want to start a band, and then found these guys. Actually, it was like two brothers that were the younger brothers of a girl I had dated in high school. I heard they had like a band. They had like they had an instrumental trio, bass, drums, and guitar. And I'm like, these guys are cool. And I was getting into that, like, I was just like listening to a lot of rock music at the time. And I hit them up, and yeah, we started a band in Petaluma, and it was cool. Like, we had some cool songs, and but like the youngest guy was in high school. He was probably 15 or 16.
Freshman.
Yeah. I think I was 21, and I think the next one was like 18. They were like 19 and 18, so out of high school, but like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think their mom was like, "You guys can't be in a fucking band, like this is, or like can't be not you can't be in a band." She was very, she was into them being in a band, but like wanted them to go to school, you know, like
Have a backup.
Yeah, or just like you need to pursue you can do this thing, but just like pursue the other thing. So like we had like big dreams of doing shit, but like unrealistic, I guess, you know, based on everybody's age and
But
like trying to do school and stuff like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but both of those bands played at the Fox Theater?
No,
No.
neither
Okay.
of them did. Yeah.
Okay.
But and Elephant Hunter was really fun. We had a handful of gigs. We like played mostly around San Francisco. We were based in San Francisco. Did like a couple like mini little tours, like up to Reno, Tahoe, and back, little tiny things. But just kind of like ultimately, I had been doing Brothers Comatose, or like the infant stages of this band with my brother for a long time, and then started to like build up or like get friends of ours to jump in, and we were like writing songs for this. I'm like, it just feels better to me, or like it just felt more genuine, I guess.
Yeah.
I love like rock.
Yeah.
But so, I don't know. This felt better.
Yeah.
So.
And was that the like infant stage that you're talking about? Did that come from just you and your brother jamming out together, and then basically it grew from that?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. It was us just kind of like living room, I noticed a question on your thingy about somebody leaving a banjo behind, and it was like,
yeah, I skipped it because we kind of talked about.
Well, I'll just do a quick thing on that
let's do it.
because my mom was in a band, and my dad loves to play stoned congas, but they have a bunch of musician friends, and they started having these music parties. Well, actually, you know what? It started out. She worked at a record label, and it was like a small time thing. They didn't really record much, but she was like helping with organization or whatever, and got invited to a holiday party at a studio called, oh my God, why can't I remember? We recorded 2 albums there. Fuck, it's so great, and it's in Katati.
Oh, Katati.
Yeah.
Right by Roner Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very close to Roner Park. It's very historic because like Metallica recorded there, Primus,
Oh, no shit.
Tom Waits recorded there, and Prairie Sun. Okay, I knew it was going to come eventually.
That's the name of the.
I drink a lot, so so Prairie Sun is the name of of this recording studio, and she got invited to this like Christmas party, and we all went as a family. I was like 14 or 15 or something like that, and all these people showed up and just like started setting up and jamming in this big room, and nobody knew each other, but they just like started playing music together, and it was like the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen. It was like they don't know each other, but you're just like you can just like start playing with somebody you don't know, and like you don't know the song, or you're just like
Communication without talking.
Exactly, dude. It was fucking magic to me. And then so I was so taken aback by that I think she's like, oh, let's pursue that. Like, let's have a party where we invite all our music friends over and kind of do the same shit in our living room. And so we started doing that probably around that time, not shortly after, like, because they have, be on Sundays when they don't have gigs, and people just like sit in the living room and pass songs around, and like everybody else would play on it, even though they don't know the song,
This is at your childhood home?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so epic.
And it was awesome. It's like fiddles and mandolins and guitars and all sorts of stuff, and singing, and it's just like thrown together. Like you might not know the song, but they'd be like, oh, this one's in G. This one goes like 1, 4, 5, and hits the 6 in the bridge or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck any of that
Dad's
means.
just in the corner. He's like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's
rocking.
Loves that shit.
So it's
awesome.
like, so you pretty much went from this like, clearly you were influenced by like the rock scene and all of that, and you went down that route, but then you eventually came back to kind of where you started.
Yeah, like kind of folky, the folky roots.
Yeah.
Totally. And so like after one of those parties, somebody like left their banjo behind. Alex picked it up and just like started messing around with it. And then so we just started playing and doing all the whatever shit we were doing at the time. We were playing like Led Zeppelin songs and Sublime and Rolling Stones and Red Hot Chili Pepper, shit like that. And
Which you guys still do quite a few covers in your sets.
Oh yeah.
Like I think is it Harvest Moon, Neil Young? Also, fun
That's
fact:
that's the
Neil
big
Young
one.
used to live here.
That's what I heard, dude.
Yeah.
I heard he used to like show up at Old
there's
Princeton
some
Landing
there
and
are
just
some
play some songs.
epic local stories of working on his ranch.
And apparently I'm not sure if the album is actually out and available, but he recorded like a handful of songs in an old burn silo. So it's for the logging industry, they would throw all of the scraps into this burn silo, and it would, just huge fire just to contain it. And he recorded an album like inside of it.
Badass.
And it's on Skyline.
It's
on
on
the
his
top of 92.
on his ranch.
That's where he used to live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. He doesn't live there anymore?
No,
No,
he
they-
still lives south of town.
They just sold it.
Yeah.
The family, it went.
Broken
He was
Arrow
there,
Ranch.
and then him and Penny, right, got a
think so.
divorce.
Peggy?
Peggy, yeah,
Peggy.
thank you.
Okay.
They got a divorce, and he let his kid that had special needs and a caretaker live there.
Okay.
But like a lot of the local contractors, as in tile guys, landscapers, or just general contractors, they'd go work up there, and they said it was the coolest place. Like he was an investor in the locomotive, like toy locomotive company, where you see him go around.
Ooh,
on the roof.
Lionel train set.
Bad.
Dude,
Train
he bought like 2 real train carts and acted like had this guy make this whole thing where it looked like they were going into the mountain, and he connected the 2 of them, and that was his recording studio.
Dude.
Like people, this is kind of another just folktale, but people have talked about how they were working on it, and they were around there, and they went into the recording studio, and it was just fucking super cool.
Dude, if you are weird, or I should say eccentric, and have a lot of money, that must be so fun. You can just do whatever you want.
Nobody knows what you're doing.
Well, also, no one's going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're like, I have the money to do that.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we fucking do that? We were in Omaha, Nebraska. We had stopped at a Whole Foods to like get some breakfast food. We had a big drive or something like that. And we got back in our van, and there was there were 2 tour buses, and parked in the parking lot. And one was like this, like kind of old school looking tour bus. It had this like these horses on the back, like what do you call it? Like not spray painted, but airbrushed. I'm like, that looks super fucking familiar. And somebody's like, that's fucking Willie Nelson's tour bus. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't know, but and then we looked over, and there was another tour bus, and it was really old looking, silver, and it had this like 50s looking silver car, like the top half, like if somebody cut a car, like a 56 Chevy or something like that, just like in half, and then took the top and welded it to the top of this thing to the top of a fucking bus.
Whoa.
And it was also, it looked like a fucking cool, like silver bullet from the 50s or something like that. Yeah. But, and that was, so it was Neil Young, that was Neil Young's tour bus in the Whole Foods parking lot. And then at the time, Lucas Nelson and his band were like his backing band. So they borrowed Willie Nelson's tour bus. So those were the 2 buses in the Omaha parking lot. It was, we saw Lucas, we're like, oh, we opened for that guy. I recognize that guy, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you meet Neil Young?
No. We were coming out, and we're not about to like go knock on his.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have probably.
So funny.
In
All like
retrospect.
the local like tradesmen from back in the day, they'd be like walking downtown or something with their families, and Neil Young would just come down in a convertible Cadillac, just like normal dude. Like people actually say like he fit really well in our town.
Yeah.
As funny as that sounds, but like,
well, his son used to sell stuff at the farmer's market, so he'd hang out there with his son too.
Yeah.
But Harvest Moon, the music video was like the video was from the Mountain House restaurant that was up on Skyline as well.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the Bay Area is just, it's ripe with awesome musicians.
It's a lot of talent.
it really is. Yeah.
There's
a
such.
lot of talent.
Yeah.
We so do you ever listen to 107.7 The Bone?
I used to back in the day, yeah.
So there's a lady that's a host on it now. Her name's Chasta Lynn.
Okay.
But we had her on the podcast. She lives in Pacifica. But we were interviewing her, and we started talking about how people just really care about their music up here. So people are very picky.
Oh,
And
yeah. Interesting.
It's just funny because, like you're saying, we do have a lot of really good musicians from the Bay Area.
Yeah, man.
Even the listeners are picky.
Yeah. I mean, I think it goes way back, all the 60s and 70s stuff, and then like spreading out from the city or whatever. But plus, it's fucking beautiful. Like, why wouldn't you want to live here?
Yeah.
California is the best. Sorry, everybody watching everywhere else.
No, it's true.
But your state is not quite as cool.
You might have to pay, or you might get to pay lower taxes, but
yeah, you might excel in other ways. Colorado has like more mountains and a lot more streams, and it's really Montana's fucking cool too. But we also have the ocean, so
you're not
pretty cool.
Well, speaking of bands that are great and from the Bay Area, where did you guys get your name from?
Oh, it's so dumb.
That was such a good transition.
That was so good. Are you a professional?
That was smooth.
I felt like we were talking about Neil Young and Tracy Chapman and everyone else.
Man,
I want to talk more about him.
It is such a bad story and a bad name. But I was just I was in London at the time, staying at somebody's house, and I was laying next to my girlfriend at the time on a living room floor, and I woke up early, and the Brothers Comatose popped into my head. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Because, it's usually like the Avett Brothers, the blah, 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 blah. It's
Allman Brothers, Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought it was, obviously, our last name is not Comatose, it's Morrison. And I was like, it's stupid, but it's interesting, it's memorable.
I didn't even think about that. You guys probably get confused for having the last name Comatose, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I think maybe like upon like first level, but people quickly figure it out, I guess. That'd suck if your last name was Comatose.
That'd be great last name.
No, dude, all good. Okay, so
you're laying there on the floor.
Oh, okay, so this name came, and then it's so shit. I came back home, and it was early on, dude. It was probably like 2005 or 6 or something like that, and MySpace was the thing at the time. I came back and I was like, Alex, we should like have a band. And he's like, okay, yeah. Alex he's like very, very chill dude. And he's like pretty agreeable. If it fits his being, he's very vocal if something doesn't work with him. But he's not, otherwise he's just like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
He's good at setting boundaries.
He is. He's a brilliant guy, but like he speaks rarely, but when he speaks, it's very, very profound. Anyway, I was like, hey, let's make a band. Like, we should just like make this a band. Let's call it the Brothers Comatose. He's like, oh, sure, okay, whatever. And then we made a MySpace page, and then we got like a couple gigs right away, and then it just like became a thing. And
so were you guys having to put out a little bit of content on MySpace to kind of show what you're playing?
No, there was like
stuff? People just booked you blind.
Yeah, blind.
Wow.
It was like we didn't have any recordings at the time. You could upload to MySpace like 4 songs, I think, at the time, and maybe so shortly we had gotten a couple gigs, and I'm like, we gotta fucking record, and so then we started recording some rudimentary kind of things after that, and then finally like gathered some musician friends of ours that we had gone to high school with that were like good musicians, and we're like, oh, let's all fucking try to get together and do the thing. And so it's so funny because the name thing is I think about it a lot, because like there's so many bad band names out there. but what do you what's a bad band name? Can you think of anything off the top of your head?
Jane's Addiction.
Cage the Elephant.
Okay, but like
I kind of like Cage the
but
Elephant.
it's like not,
it's good because you know who they are, and they have insane music, but the name itself,
it's like it's not like a good band name, but also
nobody cares.
But no, it doesn't. Like ultimately, it's funny because there was a band called Dogs Die in Hot Cars, like in the early 2000s on the radio, and I was like, that's a terrible band name.
Yeah,
okay,
that's crazy.
Stay away from that. Okay, but like Pearl Jam. Okay, I don't know if you've ever thought about this.
Yeah, I think about that one.
That is a name for jizz.
Yeah. I heard this on a
That
podcast.
is so gross. And like they had a different band name before. It was like Mookie Blaylock, but that was the name of a basketball player. And they're like, you can't use his name. And so like you have to change it. They're like, all right, Pearl Jam. That's fucking gross. And but you don't like. I never thought about that until like a few years ago.
And nobody complains about it because their music is good.
Is awesome. Yeah. And then, so it's just like,
I never even knew that reference.
So you don't, it's funny. Like there's a disassociation with band names where you're like, you don't think about what it means. You're just like, that phrase or word is associated with that music. And so we were like, should we change this stupid name? And like, yeah, let's come up with, we just could never come up with something better. So we're like, I'll just stick with it. And ultimately people are like, oh, it's memorable. So we just like didn't change, or we couldn't change it. We couldn't find anything better. So we just didn't change it. And then here we are many years later, like stuck with that band name.
No, it works. Funny. It's great. Yeah. I actually like your guys' band name.
Thank you.
And so when it comes to the band, I mean, you guys, who was it that you added like this last year?
Oh, Addie.
Addie.
Yeah.
So
our first female band member.
And
is she also a tour manager?
No.
She's just a band member.
She's just our man. Well, she mandolin, sometimes fiddle. She's played, and sings. And
I only asked that because I see her a lot on the Instagram page.
Oh, she is. She's the only Gen Z member of the band, and so she's like really good. She's like, guys, there's this like trend on TikTok right now, and we got to like do this thing. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I try to do too. I'm like, oh, there was a Coldplay controversy. Let's do this real quick. And we didn't get around to it.
Yeah, we should start doing that more.
Yeah. Every TikTok trend will start hopping on it.
Yeah,
but how was that adding a new member to the band after it being kind of the same for so long?
We've done it a lot actually. So there have been a lot of band changes. So myself and my brother Alex on banjo and Phil the fiddle player are like the original three.
Okay.
But we've probably had 4 or 5 mandolin players.
Okay.
More bassists even. We had our Gio, who was our original bassist, who we went to high school with. He was in the band for a while, then he left, and then we filled in that spot with a few different, it's hard to find like people that fit musically and personally. I mean, it's almost like better to find somebody that you get along with, because you have to spend so much time in confined spaces with these people.
They might not be the best, but you get along with them better.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, musicality obviously matters a lot.
Yeah.
But like, as far as priorities go, like the hang is probably number one. And then music is a close second.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to put on a good show, you have to feel comfortable with who's around you. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I tried to do one of these alone, and I was like shitting bricks. I was just like, oh God, I have nobody to bounce anything off of.
Yeah.
It's terrifying, honestly.
Yeah. But it's hard to do, man. And it's so much better if you like are buddies with the person next to you. If there's good vibes, and we've had good vibes. We've been fortunate. I mean, like all of our
Me.
Dan lifting weights back there.
Dan's getting swole.
You just can't get enough.
Sound check's over.
Everything off the bench.
But we've had great luck, and like everybody that's been in the band has been awesome. But for whatever there's many reasons. You just have to align so many things in order to be in a band. It's like you're in a relationship with many other people. And like all of those things have to align in order to like make it work, which is great. Like it's hard enough to be in a relationship with one person, but like try like 4. That's why so many bands break up, and which is crazy to me that some bands like stick around like original lineups for so many years. Yeah. But a lot of times it's like they're making so much money, like they can't say no to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like Rush is coming on a tour. They're doing 2 shows in the Bay Area, I think. Maybe 4, but at 2 different locations. But they were broken up for a long time.
Were they?
Yeah, they weren't doing shows forever.
Yeah,
and
but
then
also Neil Peart and Geddy Lee both are dead.
Dude, he won tickets through 1077 The Bone, didn't you?
Oh, no, we didn't end up winning. We got injured in the
Wait, Geddy Lee's not dead.
I thought Geddy Lee died.
I think it's just Neil Peart.
Neil Peart did for sure.
I'm not a Rush guy, but like I don't know for sure. But I know Neil Peart recently, and they replaced him with, I think it's a girl drummer, which is awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Geddy Lee is in fact alive. That's my bad.
Okay. You're so fast at looking stuff up.
It sounds like a Civil War soldier. Geddy Lee.
Is there any I don't know what you say, like rituals that you have, or just kind of like you have to do this before a show?
Drink several beers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
Speaking of, did you need another?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you start? Did you start with poetry, or did you just instantly start writing music?
I start with melody when I write. It's really hard to write. It's hard for me to write lyrics that I like. Yeah. So I always start with melody and then just kind of like fit words. I like start mumble through stuff and then kind of like fill it in with lyrics later. Yeah, I think everybody does it differently. Some people are like more lyric oriented and then write lyrics and then put music to that. Mm-hmm. But
how often for you does the concept of one of your original songs that, you know, like you can have it in your head, what you're thinking of, you have some lyrics down, you have a melody, like you were saying, how often does it eventually come out like you actually thought it would be?
Dude, that's a great question. Things morph all the time. I mean, because everybody in the band is so brilliant with like suggestions and arrangements and things like that. So, I mean, lyrics can change, music chords can change, melody, you know, little things like that. I mean, some songs are like, oh, this song is written. We just have to like play it as a band. And then some are like, you really got to work through it and you change a lot of shit, or like you record a version and you're like, this sucks, or like this could be a lot better, you know. And then you redo it and you're like, wow, this is better than it was before. So it's all the things. And and I'm not the only writer in the band. We have actually most of us write songs now.
That's really cool.
Which is great.
Yeah.
It's cool to have like all of that different influence. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of a song that I think the IPA song was like mostly there. And then my brother, there was a couple lines suggested by other people that just worked so much better. Like Alex, my brother, he's like, because there's a line at the end that we're like 7 PBRs and I can still drive a car, I can still play guitar, I can close down the bar. And he's like, we're like, what else can we do? He's like, I can still get it hard. I'm like, that is fucking hell yeah. That's so good. That's the best line of the song.
Yeah.
And it comes at the very end. And he came up with that. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking genius.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's
So good. So I'm guessing a lot of the songwriting lyrics come from like life experience then?
Yes, it's been a long road. Yeah, a lot of IPAs in the past.
Yeah. Where do you look for inspiration for, like, when you do go to write lyrics? Is it like a lot of people look for different places, or things just pop in their head and they write things down? Are you always writing, jotting, or is it just like you'll look back at experiences that you had?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a bunch of like notes. I think maybe everybody has that writes songs has like notes app is filled with a bunch of nonsense, you know, like starter lines, or sometimes I'll like write a verse or a couple verses or whatever, and there's always editing and things like that. I mean, when I write, I usually I have to work for it, you know, like I'm like editing, like rewriting verses, like mixing lines up and like going kind of all over the place with it until I get like a final version where I'm like, okay, this lyrics to me, it's like, it's hard. I mean, so hard. You don't want to be, you don't want to say the same shit that everybody else has said.
Yep.
You want to be kind of interesting, but like not too poetic, or else you're gonna like, I don't know, like maybe lose people in that, because you like want to get your message across, right? But like say it in a way that's like interesting, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't
sure.
know. I'm still trying to figure it out, dude, after all these years.
Yeah. When it comes to, I mean, performing, I mean, that's a huge thing. I could never stand in front of however many people and just let it go. Like that's just not me. And it seems like you guys have, from what I've gathered, I've seen you guys once at OPL. Great performers. Like
thanks, dude.
The band as a whole does an insane job. And I just think it's something where I see like from a difference from OPL where I've seen you, where it's super small venue, like really cozy, to I'm not sure what the biggest you've performed is, but it's much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Like how do you approach that when you go to these huge venues?
You know, it's funny. the bigger the space, almost the easier it is, almost.
Okay.
Which is like I wouldn't think that, like, but just doing it, you can almost disassociate. The bigger things are, like the bigger the stage is, like it's all it to me. It's like scarier to play at a house concert with like 30 people, like that are sitting right there and like looking at every single thing that you do. I mean, all those other people are too, but like for some reason, it's just easier to be in your own head when there's like a lot of people there.
Yeah,
you know, biggest gig was probably Hardly Strictly Bluegrass for like 20,000 people or something like that.
Yeah,
and that was just like the time slot, the location. It's just like everybody gathered in this grove.
I know my girlfriend was like, "Oh yeah, let's go to over this venue," and then she saw your guys' whole set.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's cool. Like and like that was amazing, and it was cool in that moment because I was occasionally, you know, you look out and you can see like that's somebody I went to high school with. That's my high school science teacher. That's like my babysitter when I was younger, or something like that. That's you know,
yeah.
And especially like a local show. You know.
Yeah. Have you guys gotten to play Red Rocks in college?
No, dude. That's my like.
You guys would kill
that's
at that
my,
place.
Is that the White Whale?
That is the White Whale.
Yeah.
It's in Morrison, Colorado, which is our last name.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's just like that is like the
fits.
spot.
That'd be so cool.
We did get an offer years back to do a show there, to be like one of the openers, like you know, on a 3-band bill or whatever. And it was like, I think we had another gig, so we couldn't cancel the other gig and do the thing. You know? So, but we haven't gotten it since. So,
So, next one we got for you. Is there any non-musical passions or hobbies that you have that either lead you into music? I don't know how I want to phrase that. But any hobbies outside of music that you find inspiration in musically?
Man, I have 2 young kids now, and so I don't have time for any other hobby. You know, I'm like touring or like with my kids. But they're both pretty musical, I guess, and like they sing a lot and stuff. So I guess that is, I think it's musical because it's also like a fun thing to try to see what gets them excited.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because like, you know, kids music is so kind of, you think of it as like kind of like dumbed down, right? But like
Bob the Builder.
I don't know about Bob the Builder. There's some
but like Baby Shark.
There's some like really bad kids music, but there's also like some of those melodies are like super catchy, super memorable, and like kids remember them. And not to go back to the IPA song or anything, but like kids love the IPA song. And I don't know what you know, it's about beer. Like there's some questionable lyrics for kids to be singing in that song, but like something about that melody in the, like kids sing along. We'll have like, you know, 10 to 14-year-olds like at our shows with like signs, like with IPA with like X's through it. I'm like, you're 12.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break. Like
That's awesome.
But you know, so it's a really interesting testing ground to see like what hits with kids. Cause like, it's like if you can get a kid to sing it back to you, like after you've done it, like, it's like a catchy, it can be a catchy thing, you know?
Yeah. That is funny. Some of the catchier songs are ones that are like I'm a big fan of Evan Honer, and he's got one called I Don't Know Shit About Cars.
Oh, really?
It's just like kind of like dumb lyrics, but it's so fucking catchy. It's like one of his bigger songs.
Yeah.
But like all his other songs are so like meaningful. Like I like them better. Like the lyrics are better, but it's kind of one of the bigger ones.
It's funny. My kids are listening to like, my wife plays a lot of like pop music in the house, and they were listening to Harry Styles, like watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, and like they just like sing that nonstop. And you're like, that's fucking, it's catchy. It's pop music, right? But so,
do you
know
like,
what
that's about?
That.
I was gonna say that's another one of those. That's another like Pearl Jams.
Yeah.
But I mean, catchy songs can't go wrong. Have you been listening to any Olivia Dean?
I don't know. I know the name, but I don't know.
She does like "Man I Need."
How does it go?
It's trending. Oh fuck! I don't even want to butcher it. I can't.
Come
sing,
on,
dude.
butcher it.
I can play it for you, actually. Let's see.
No, we can't play it on this podcast.
Damn
but
it.
you can sing it because we can't get copyrighted. So go ahead.
I'm not even gonna try. I can't do it in front of a musician.
What's the name of the
dude.
song?
I'm gonna
What's the name
shit.
of
It's
the
called
song?
"Man I Need"
Man, I
by
Need.
Olivia Dean,
I don't think I know it.
or "Dealer" by Lola Young. Ooh,
Oh, I know
good.
Lola Young, but
Lola
is
Young's
like
good.
that the big song that you came out with?
Lola Young.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's "Dealer," and then she has a lot of hits right now. Honestly.
Oh, I only know one that was like a big thing for a minute there.
Okay. Dude, I would sing "Man I Need," but I'm gonna sound like such a dumbass. Instead, I'll ask you about future stuff.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I was just gonna ask him if you guys get in the car. Then do you guys listen to your own music, or is it mostly just
Fuck
pop?
no,
You're just
dude.
Never.
Never.
You're just jamming to Sabrina
Unless
Carpenter.
we absolutely have to. But,
Yeah.
everybody plays different stuff in the van. It's usually whoever's driving gets to pick the music.
Okay.
Nice.
And sometimes somebody will just take over a playlist while somebody else is driving or whatever. And then you can like on Spotify, you can like join the playlist and put
Yeah.
stuff on, which is
Yeah,
cool.
The jam.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Do you guys have much Australian like punk rock influence?
Wait, like
That's what we're into.
Like
I don't know.
Amel and the Sniffer and the.
I love Amel and the Sniffers.
Yeah.
I love like the Terries.
I don't know the
and,
Terries.
I don't know. Skaggs is classic.
The chats. I'm on
Chats.
Smoko, so
Yeah.
leave me alone.
I've seen it. I've seen. Yeah.
Metallica just covered.
They
Smoko,
did. Yeah,
which
that
is
was pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah,
I mean,
we listen to a lot of the
I
Australian.
don't know that much Australian. It's a little bit outside of my normal, but man, Australia. We've toured Australia a couple times, and it's
Really?
fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
We played a festival there the first time. It was so cool. It was called Dashville Skyline, and it was kind of small to medium sized festival. But like we showed up, and it was so cool. Everybody looked like 70s cowboys.
Hell yeah.
And I didn't see like a phone the entire time. Like, no, it's not like
Yeah.
it was doing.
That's
They were just like
yeah.
having a fucking blast, and people
That's
didn't.
awesome.
And man, Australia does like Americana and country like better than we do. We were like the worst band at that festival, but because we were American, we got like the headlining spot. I'm like, you guys.
It was. I was like all
awesome.
nervous after college. I traveled New Zealand for 9 months with my girlfriend. But when I got there, I was like, "Fuck, this is just another world. Like, I gotta see how I fit in." One of the very first people that I stayed with over there, I met the son, and the son has like this security company around a lake over there.
Okay.
And he's like, "You want to do the rounds with me?" I'm like, "Sure." I hopped in with him, and he just started playing American country. It was like Luke Combs, Kenny
Oh,
Chesney,
shit.
just like all like great music. I was like, okay, I can fucking, I'll fit in over here. This is going to be nice.
Yeah, it's funny.
They're into it.
Yeah,
Funny.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
How was Australia? As like, how many stops did you have there?
We've done probably, did we do 2 or 3 tours down there? I can't remember.
Damn.
But it was great. We man, how much to get into it? All right. We did a couple. I think it was maybe just 2 tours. Yeah, the first one was like a festival, and then a bunch of other like small like bar gig kind of things.
Yeah.
Second one, we had 2 or 3 festivals, like legitimate festivals, and then we got banned from one of them. Fuck, man, and it
like
wasn't
a hard
even
thing to
our
do.
fault. It was this fucking guy who we met. It was like, it was so ridiculous. He, I don't know if I should say his name, but he's a British guy. He like lives in Canada, and he's like a solo guy. He like does slide guitar. There's a story that goes way deep, involving like my ex stalker and like him.
My God.
I don't know. Maybe I should tell that because that's like a
Let's do it.
crazy story. All right. So I had a stalker, and it got like really weird. Like she was like commenting this really strange stuff on Facebook all the time in her feed. And it was like, but it was directed at me. And I'm like, what the like, she's like, I saw you at this show and you were talking to another girl. And I know you have a girlfriend. I'm like, I was just talking. It was like my friend's little sister or whatever, like strange stuff. And she was like getting really weird about it. And then she started like driving by. We lived on Haight Street in San Francisco for a while. And she would like, driving by our house like a lot, like all the time, and slow down. like look up in the window, and it got really weird. And she would come to all these shows and just kind of be in the back. She'd never bother anybody. It never got like you're gonna kill me kind of things. But when she started posting a lot of like really personal stuff about my girlfriend at the time, and I like had to file a police report and stuff, and it got weird.
Dang.
And then one day I was she just stopped coming to shows, and I was like, fuck, what
I
do
miss
I
her.
suck now? Like, what did I do? Like, my stalker won't even come to the shows anymore. And we were touring Australia for the second time, and we were playing this festival called the Blue Mountain Folk Festival, and met this dude, and we hit it off. He was like super cool guy, and saw his set, and he's like, oh, let's go to the bar later. And we all went to the bar. We were hanging out at the bar, and we were kicking it. And he's like, oh man, you're cool. Like, let's be friends on Facebook. And he pulled out his phone, and he's like, we have one mutual friend. Oh my God. and it was our stalker. She uses like a pseudonym, and my stalker. And he's like, oh my God, this lady's been stalking me for like the last 6 months. He's like, look at all these messages. And he started flicking through all these messages, and it like perfectly coincided with her not coming to our shows anymore.
Oh
and
my God.
So she just like switched camps, like from me to this other guy that we just happened to be
And then you
in Australia
friends.
with.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Was that like right after the police report she stopped coming?
I guess so, maybe. I don't know that she was aware
Shifted
of
her
that.
focus.
I don't know. The timing was crazy, but and then he got us banned from this festival, which is ridiculous. Because what was it? Oh, because after we saw him, we're like, hey, do you want to sit in with us and play a tune during our set? And it was so funny because we were just hanging out backstage, and the woman that was doing the announcing was like, oh, what do you want me to say about you guys as like I announce you guys? He's like, tell them that they've all got 8-inch cocks. She just looked just ghost white. And I was like, I don't even know this guy. Like, I just met this guy. He's sitting in with us. And then they like had a discussion about it late night, like thought that we were associated. And they're like, they're never coming back to this festival.
Wow.
ever again.
No way.
Yeah. We got fucking banned from the festival. So.
Oh my gosh.
Blackballed over one comment. That's just like, that's like what we were talking about earlier, where it's like if you say one wrong thing, that's canceled.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys got canceled.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
I know. In a very particular place in Australia.
One spot.
Which is odd because Australia is very like, they just usually don't give a shit about.
They're throwing the C word around.
You can cunt it up over there.
Yeah, you can say
They're
you
just rolling.
but you can't say they've all got 8-inch cocks.
Was he Australian?
No, it's
British.
British. Okay, that was
Yeah.
a great accent.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was good.
Especially because you could tell it was Australian.
No, that's why I was asking. Because I was like, that
that
sounded
good,
more
apparently.
British. I just listened to the Ozzy Osbourne book, and the whole book is read by a British dude, and you sounded like you could have read the book.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Well, getting into the future things as we wrap it up over here, but what do you hope to chase in the future?
Oh man, it's so hard. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know what my I don't have a 5-year plan. We don't have a 5-year plan. Like shit's crazy. Like AI and all that kind of stuff. Like you can just like make a song all of a sudden in AI and it sounds pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary. And you're like, well, hopefully people come and want to see live music still.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping I have a job in 5 years. Really.
I don't think that'll die.
Yeah.
I think you guys are pretty secure.
All right.
Yeah. Well, fuck, I used to work for Firestone Walker Brewing, and I just saw you guys at OPL. My girlfriend's mom has been following you guys for a while, and she was like, I bought you guys tickets. We're going to go see them at OPL. I was like, okay, cool. Went, saw you guys. I was like, fuck, that was a hell of a show. And then I go back down to SLO, go to work, and it's like the Firestone Walker Invitational. And I'm like setting up a booth, and I'm like, fuck, this band, you guys were doing sound check. Like, this band sounds so familiar. And I walked over and it was you guys. I was like, oh, no shit. My boss just let me take my break. I had a beer and just sat back there and watched you guys do sound check.
So that was the beer. It's like a beer.
Yeah,
thing,
it's a beer
right?
festival, basically.
That was the first time we ever played IPA song live.
Hell yeah.
And our tour manager was like, don't play that song. And I'm like, I don't know. I think it'd be a good idea to play that song.
Yeah.
And we did it, and like all the brewers are like, "Yeah, dude, all right." Everybody else is like, "Fuck you guys." Inevitably, we play that song, and there's always like the big, tall, bearded guy who's always just like, "No."
It's David in the future. Big IPA guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Sick.
no hate. I if you can do it, then
No, dude. If people get mad over a song like that, that's crazy.
I mean, if I had my choice of any beer at any time, it's PBR.
Yeah.
It's PBR. I just love PBRs. My dad's from Wisconsin, so
Okay.
I can somewhat make familial ties to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you know,
if PPR is listening, we are looking for sponsorships.
There you go.
Yeah.
hey,
Or Dan.
No. We're sponsored by 805.
I mean, never mind. 805.
Technically. Yeah.
We need a milk sponsor, dude. I drink a lot of milk.
805 is actually like our first actual sponsor. They're just giving us beer. That's our sponsor. We're like, you know what? Cool. Yeah, we'll take it. Hell yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how that song started. We got sponsored by a beer company and then just had too many IPAs, and we're just like, we drink for volume. We drink a lot of beer throughout the evening and the show and stuff, and it's just like, if it's IPA, we're going to be so fucked up that the show will be bad. We had a lot of those. So we're just like, we need to make a band decision here to like switch over to light beers so that we don't suck when we play.
Yeah.
That's essentially the origin story of the song.
Free beer, or like, I don't know, like $40 in beer, and you can actually drink a lot of it.
But the thing is, they just, when you play shows, they just give you a lot of beer.
Yeah.
So it's, and like we show up so early because our load in is early. We have lighting and sound and all that kind of stuff to set up. And it's just like, all right. You know, you got to kill so much time.
Yeah.
And if you start early with IPA, we all know how that goes.
Yeah.
You start in the early afternoon with an IPA.
Yeah.
It's
He's
just like,
drinking a double IPA right now.
It was in front of me.
you're not going to make it to the end of the show. Yeah.
But like for a show like OPL, I mean, like I know Brian, like he's, you know, world-class hospitality for
he's
you
great,
guys.
dude.
He's going to hook you guys up.
Yeah.
What's your go-to when you get over there? Are you going
For a beer?
Are you going for the Coors Light cans?
Oh, you know what?
Are
That's a
you
good
going
question.
for like the lightest on tap?
You know, I think everybody in the band has different tastes, but I think in general, like a Mexican beer is probably like the lightest and best tasting.
Okay.
I know that's
Cerveza.
them some fighting words. We're gonna get some flack for that, but like
No, we got your back.
Modelo, Pacifico, stuff like that. And then after that, it's like Tecate, PBR, Coors, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Find
the
your
stuff.
beach.
You find yourself drinking Rainier's, Vitamin R.
Oh, dude, we were
when
just
you're
up in the
north.
Northwest, and we drank a lot of Rainier.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's James.
Rainier's.
Our buddy James only buys Rainiers now.
He only buys it because of me.
Vitamin R, dude. It's so.
If vitamin,
pretty
R,
good.
that's the best.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And-
Although I tried to shotgun one and I was like, I was like, dang, dude.
Well, real quick, can I ask this towards the end of your tour, right? Does it kind of feel like you're at home now?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I mean, this is
a
like
home
an
show.
hour and a half from where I live now. So
Is your family here for the show?
no. That's, dude. I've tried to have the kids at the show are.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we try to get them to go to bed by the time we normally play. If we play an afternoon show, sometimes we'll bring them, and then it's kind of a shit show. So, I mean, it's fun, but also, like, got to concentrate. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to keep you too long. It's already 5:30.
oh shit. Okay, I should.
Thank you
probably go. Yeah.
thank you for taking a shot with us and just
Hey, that was
hanging
fun.
out. And yeah, we look forward to the show tonight.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
cheers.
much for coming on.
Cheers, fellas.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, we're brought to you by Bikeworks HMB, your one-stop shop for bike service, sales, and rentals in Half Moon Bay, California. Whether you're on the mountain, road, or low on battery, Bikeworks HMB has your back. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to help support this podcast, please feel free to reach out to us at betweenshiftspod@gmail.com. The link will be in the description. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. GT signing off.